is a critical time for our industry.
With the global economic crisis in 2008, 2009, we expected things to be bad. But now, certainly from my point of view, I didn't expect things to be as bad as they are now.
China was in August the biggest ferrochrome producer in the world, despite that they have no chrome ore.
We have invited now all of the chrome producers, participants, not producers, all the chrome value chain participants into one room, and we have debated. We've had our first session 2 weeks ago. We have debated these possibilities, and we are engaging in a process now over the next couple of weeks of saying, let us find the solutions. And I'm very optimistic that through that collaborative approach, we would then be able to come up with something that will be of benefit to everybody. The approach that we are taking is to say, it's not about export duties or not export duties. And so I do not see a conflict in that. And so once we have developed a proper value proposition of what needs to be done in an integrated manner to get the ferroalloys industry in South Africa working, I do not think that National Treasury would have a problem with a suite of interventions that demonstrate an integrated, well-considered, well-balanced value proposition on how we make the sector work for South Africa Incorporated.
Profitability is basically zero. In this turbulent time, is actually give us opportunity to restructure our business. When I said restructure our business, don't think only about the ferrochrome producer. Restructure the chrome and ferroalloy industry together. And to end of the day, increase our profitability, increase productivity and profitability of our sector.
South Africa is in the meantime the biggest exporter of chrome ore into China.
The finite nature of these mineral resources leave us with a limited time period from which a sustainable, competitive, and most importantly, inclusive economic base can be built. We are indeed acutely aware of the currently depressed global economic environment. However, it would be much more disastrous if we did absolutely nothing and waited for the market conditions to correct themselves. It is our intention to create that enabling environment to build more ferroalloy plants to presage last-stage value addition of minerals in South Africa.
You talk about the beneficiation of raw materials, but the fact is that there is no electricity available at the moment, and also that the industry is really under a tremendous amount of strain because of the electricity prices.
Your selling price is going down, and not only selling price and quantity, which you can say, but internal cost is rising. The main problem is, of course, of electricity. Unfortunately, today electricity is 35% in the cost of ferrochrome production. And as Eskom said, in next 5 years, every year 15%, this means in next 5 years, they will double the price of electricity. Of course, if your cost is 35% today, and Eskom agrees another double their price, probably you will come that your cost, electricity in your cost is 50%. If you use DC furnaces, 1/3 of your power can come from cogeneration.
The power industry in India was privatized about 10 to 12 years ago, but it was not done in one go. It was done on a state-by-state basis. We've got federal states which take a call on which industry should be privatized first. Some states started privatizing power about 15 years ago. So having said that, I'd like to say that even today some states do have government control power, and they are the states who I think are the worse off. So the lesson to be learnt is that if you privatize, keeping in view regulation control, then you have a sudden spurt, and actually industry is driven to invest in power. So that's the lesson I think we should learn.
To build the solar power station, you need 3 months, 6 months. To build a wind farm, you need maybe 9 months.
It is therefore critical that we take we work collectively to position the sector for better and sustainable growth when the market conditions improve.
When everybody is down, it's the right time for the restructuring.